Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Lawrenceville, Georgia. GGC completes the sweep over the CAC Showcase, and we're joined now by our Grizzly Today, presented by Jets Pizza on Sugarloaf Parkway. Some guy named Braxton Meguiar. Braxton, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. How are you?
We got a whole bunch of highlights to get into, so let's go ahead and roll it. But for you and this team, we know what the letter CAC means. Conference is right around the corner here. What did it mean for you guys to kind of set the tone with this preamble to what is the postseason tournament?
Just establish dominance and just show what we're going to do in the tournament as well. We're not going to take our foot off the gas, and we're just going to keep pressure on teams no matter the score, and we're going to play our game, which is Grizzly baseball, and it works.
To the tune of 76 runs over the last 4 games. It is the Triple B Grizzly offense for you as a catalyst at the top of this lineup. Is there a moment in the game where you go, ooh, it's about to click?
I mean, it's always about to click. We always feel as if we're right there, even when we're 10 runs down or we're 1 run down. You know, there's no difference to us. We always feel like we're just 1 hit away, 1 pitch away from getting right back in a ball game.
And so there were lots of Grizzlies, both inside the lines and outside the lines, that were nominated for Grizzly Today. I mean, there was so many things going on today.
There were.
And so for you to kind of be here sitting next to me, I know this is going to be tough on you, but there's a lot of storylines. We got the last home game of the regular season. We got postseason on the horizon. We got a trip to Boston. So is there a moment today where you kind of like, you know, senior day's behind us a little bit, but like, is there a moment where you go, man, it's starting to count down a little bit for my Grizzly wisdom?
You know, when I came in as a freshman, 19-year-old, just a little kid, I had some great leaders to look up to, and they told me, don't ever take it for granted because it flies by. Before you know it, you'll be standing exactly where I am. And I blinked, and it's been 4 years, and I have the opportunity to do the same thing for those guys around me, and it's just a blessing every day, being able to go out there and wear a Grizzly uniform. It means more to me than you guys will ever know. Being able to strap on a uniform that just lets me be who I am and play my game, and it makes everyone better around me, you know, and I just love being around these guys. I love the people here. It's a special place and a special environment for sure.
And so a special accomplishment, and if you dodge this question, I'm going to ask it a second time. You know what's coming. Everyone's talking about it. And so I have to ask this question. When someone told you you had a chance, or maybe after, you know, the old baseball jinx, you didn't want to talk about it until after it happened, can you wrap your brain around how many runs you've scored in your career here at GGC?
You know, I actually had no idea that I was even close to any kind of record until you guys announced over the intercom, which is the way I want it, the way our coaching staff handles their business, and I absolutely love that. That's hats off to them. But it's pretty easy to score 306 runs when you've got John Ponder hitting in front of you, Blaze O'Saban hitting in front of you, and then you've got A.J. Sepkowski hitting behind you. All you got to do is get on base for those guys. And I've been blessed, fortunate enough to stay healthy to be able to score that amount of runs. So
I was just getting ready to ask, what's the key? You talked about the guys that have been around in the program, been successful in the facilities and the schedule and all the great things. But, like, outside, maybe the health is the answer, but, like, is there something you do in the weight room or the week leading up to? Is it the same breakfast every single day? What's part of your routine?
You just got to be tough, man. That's part of it, honestly. It's how tough are you really? I mean, how bad do you want it? You're going to go out there each and every day, and the game doesn't care how tired you are, how many cuts and scrapes you have. You've got to show up and play baseball. And I want to do that every day. I don't want anybody to ever know how tired I am, cuts, bruises, aside the point. I just want to play baseball to my best ability every day.
And it's one thing for him to say that. It's another that his uniform goes through it, too, every day as well. He actually walks it. He actually talks it. He actually breathes it. And that's why he's kind of our Grizzly today. It's our last one of the season. So, Braxton, we kind of wanted you to bring it full circle for us, too. And did you kind of catch the gravity of the moment? You met Marcus McCorkle earlier today.
I sure did, man. That's a heck of a ball player and a GGC legend. You know, you walk in the GAC and he's on the wall, and that means something. And it's very great to see him out here today. Threw a heck of a first pitch, too. I need a radar gun on that. So, and he brought his team out today, too. It was great to see some kids at the ballpark. We absolutely love having that amount of fans and just having that energy. That was awesome to have around.
Well, Braxton, in true Grizzly Today fashion, man, an absolute pro, an absolute professional. You represent us so well, and so that's why you're up here. Man, I don't know if this is a weekend worth of shout-outs, a season's worth of shout-outs, a career's worth of shout-outs, or a record book's worth of shout-outs, but take all the time you need, my friend. Get it all out there.
All right. First off, before I get to anything, I'd like to shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give me the ability to play this game, and stay healthy, and just be who I am each and every day. It's an absolute blessing. Then I obviously have to thank my family back home in Kentucky. There's a list that I couldn't even go through. And the people that love and support me back home in Logan County, little old Logan County. And it's awesome just to get those texts after the game and to always know somebody's supporting you. And I love you guys. Thank you for all you do. And then I have to shout out my mom, my dad, and my sister, the core. That's my family right there. I absolutely love you guys with all my heart. And then I've got to shout out my beautiful girlfriend, Lindsay, who I forgot on my last one, and she let me hear about it a little bit. So make
Hi,
sure
Lindsay.
I say what's up to you this time, and I love you. And, shout out to the gang, past and present.
Ooh.
I've seen a lot of faces come through this facility. I've enjoyed just being able to be a part of their journey. Baseball is a very special thing where everybody puts their own needs aside for the betterment of a team. And you won't find that throughout your life. And this is the last time in your life you'll ever get to become the chance to be able to become the man that you want to become. And it's special seeing guys embrace that and become who they want to be on and off the field. And it's just been a blessing to wear this uniform, man. And it's not over yet. Yeah, it's bittersweet. Last regular season home game, but there's a lot more work to be done for the Grizzlies.
And that's the beauty of it, and that will be the last word spoken here from Lawrenceville. Braxton, thank you so much, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck here moving forward in the postseason play.
Thank you very much.
As always, it's a great day to be a Grizzly.
As always.